Story time. This is called The Insanity of Alcoholism. This is based on a true story. You see, way back, I'm 52 now, and I got sober at 41. I spent 9 years completely sober. Then I picked up again. But I'm not in the same boat that I was, say, when I was 35. Being a bar fly, spending 20 years drinking in the same bar and various bars throughout Tulsa, places I would never even possibly go again, like drinking in Orpha's Lounge downtown, taking the bus. But the insanity of alcoholism, this is based upon a true story. Well, it is a true story. It's not based upon nothing. It's a true story. The last couple of people I drank with towards the end of my drinking career, both of them were homeless transients. One name was Benjamin Walter Rubin, professional transient, 25 years, rode rail cars and whatnot. Sent a couple letters to me from El Paso, and I drank with him for 3 years. This is the end, the tail end of my drinking career. I was dying. I hadn't yet been hospitalized, put myself in, to get fixed. Another fellow's name was Jimmy Foster, who died behind an Albertsons, which are now Food Pyramid, which are gone, but owned by Research, but now a Research. He died of hypothermia. But as the story goes, Jimmy and I were drinking at my apartment, and we had either a half gallon or a liter bottle, I don't know. But I had about that much in the bottom of a liter. I had that much. That was the tail end. I started out with, we started out with a whole bottle. We're drinking from the neck, which means no shot glass or, water or nothing like that. You just take swigs right from the bottle. But it got to a period in the night where there was this much left. So, being a severe alcoholic, physically and mentally dependent upon alcohol, especially physically dependent upon alcohol, I needed alcohol. It was both killing me and keeping me alive at the same time. This story is also in honor of Craig Ferguson Speaks from the Heart, his little story of alcoholism. Look it up on YouTube. It's a great piece. But I needed alcohol. And, I had this much left in the bottle. And I know if I stayed home that, I'd just drink it. And the next morning would come around and I would have nothing. And there wouldn't be anything there. So, Jimmy and I said, come on, let's go. We'll go to the bar. And there was a little sports bar up the road. They had TVs everywhere. So we went into this bar, and I ended up spending $60 on shots, just so I could have that much for breakfast the next day. Now that's just insane. But it's not insane, but it is insane. Because, I needed alcohol, hard liquor for the next morning. Otherwise, I'd be shaking like a leaf in the high wind. Now, the thing is about alcoholism, I don't wish it on anybody, and if you understood it, then you'd be one of us, and that would be terrible. So the alcoholism is the worst. You know, uh, towards the end of my drinking career, I couldn't even write my own name. The liquor stores cashed my checks. They gave me a bottle, and then I went home and I'd drink, and then I'd come back, and I'd be able to write my name. But and stuff in my social, and they'd cash my check, and I'd pay them. But like I said, I got sober at 41. I was going to die. That's a story for another day. But I'm not a felon. I've done things that I shouldn't have, but I'm not a felon. And I am glad I got sober. But the thing is I still remember that night, or I don't remember what the weather was, but it was in the evening, and the insanity of alcoholism was the fact that I went to the bar and spent $60, $65 on shots just so I could have $3 worth of liquor the next morning. Now, I don't remember what I was drinking. Probably Jim Beam or that god-awful Kentucky Deluxe, but maybe Jim Beam. But hell, who knows? It could have been KD. This shit's fucking rock gut anyway. God, stuff was like freaking drinking turpentine. This stuff is the worst. But I just wanted to tell this story. Excuse me. That is just clearly insane. The insanity of alcoholism. Going to a bar and spending $60 on shots just so you could have $3 worth of liquor the next morning. So you wouldn't be sick. So I wouldn't be sick. Video vlog. Told you I was going to start doing these. I may continue, maybe a week or a month, I don't know. But anyway, FYI, and for those who are still on this path, I give you fair warning. Oh, Christ almighty. No, just to end this, I talk about this with a friend of mine now and again, just this concept, because he was a drinker too, and nearly killed some people on the road once, and shit got real, and he got sober. You have to find your own bottom. No one's going to do it for you. That's just the way it is. Frothy emotional appeal seldom suffices. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.